Very interesting. All right, in a moment, you're going to see the video come up. It'll probably start spinning. I'm monitoring it as well. It's about a 30-second delay on the video, so you'll see it. Basically, you'll see what you're doing now 30 seconds from now inside the video room. This will, the quality will adjust based on the person's bandwidth. So if you don't have a lot of bandwidth, I mean, you'll get possibly a slower or a little more grainy version of that. So you may have at the top right, it says Chat with Andy Young starting now, and you can click on that.
Okay, so click on the play button.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Okay, I clicked on it.
Okay, yeah, click on it. My Skype just went off here. Let me. Okay, do you see your videos now in there?
No.
Hold on, let me tell this person I'm. Just a moment.
I just need 1 second.
Yeah. Faye, just for grins, just refresh your page.
Now I see our video in there.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to push a button here on my end, but Shelly, you don't see the video yet, correct?
She stepped away.
Oh, okay. So, well, I'll show you some things as far as the lower thirds and things like that to come up. I mean, I can put things out where I can say, and you won't see this for 30 seconds, but send us your comments via chat and put little messages up like that. You'll see it again in about 20 seconds, and I'll make it disappear. And it'll be synced to my the audio.
Oh, look at that!
So, when we're introducing him, Shelly, if do you see the video yet?
No, I just see the still.
Just refresh your screen because I forgot to hit a button. You'll see it. I'm putting a lower third up right now for Andrew Young. I'll keep it up. It'll come up in just a second. So I have the capability of doing that. And I don't think Shelly saw it, and again, this is going to be 30-second delay. I can put comments up. I'm going to put that up again, Shelly. It says send your comments in via chat, and that'll be up in probably 15 seconds from now. So, Shelly, the audio is delayed by about 20 to 30 seconds, but it's the video and audio are synced. So I put send us your comments. I do have the ability to put full screen messages up as well, but obviously you don't necessarily need to do that. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is great, but where would the lower third be? Like, I'm seeing this is cutting me off. So
yeah. What we would need to do prior to the event is get his camera set up. Let me put the lower thirds back up again for a second. All right, the lower thirds will come up in about 30 seconds. I would need to get his, I mean, really, it's more of an intro for him when he comes up. Maybe we have his camera on first. It would be, your camera, Faye, is kind of up too high. It needs to kind of come down anyway, because you're only using the half of your video window. Your window should be, your head should be higher up. Yeah, similar to that. And you'll see that in just a moment. Everything we do again is 30-second delay. The audience can chat, if they want. We do have the ability to do Q&A where I can start questions as well. If people wanted to ask a question, you see down at the bottom right hand, this says have a question asked. I can also do, and this is kind of interesting, I can also do, let me show you. So I can open a poll up, and you can see it at the bottom right-hand corner under the chat. It says, is this event good? I just made a quick one. And if you vote on that, you can vote yes or no. And I can actually see the, I can put the question up on the screen to let people know that they need to vote. And again, you'll see this in 30 seconds. But if you guys wanted to click that and vote yes or no, you'll get an idea of what I mean in just a second. This is just, and again, this can go on while the presentation's going on if you want to ask, get feedback. So you'll see, I could push that out. What you see on the screen, is this event good, yes or no? And then once it's over, I can actually publish the results of that. So again, in 20 seconds, the results would come up on what percentage said yes versus no. I don't have to share that, but it is something I could do if I wanted to.
So this delay, so we'll have 3 people talking. I don't think we'll do any polling. How is this going to work?
Well, let me put my video on just to simulate 3 people.
Because is there a delay? I'm confused.
Well, yeah, the audience is listening to the audio and watching the video at the same, you know, they're synced. You're in a rare situation. You're seeing us live and you're watching me 30 seconds from now. The audience isn't going to see me live. They're only going to see it. So if you logged out of this screen and just watched the video with your mic, with your audio running, everything would look totally in sync. So now you can kind of see how the videos would look with 3.
Okay.
The other thing that I was going to do, and I misspoke, I told you, and I do have this, I have the means of sending up to 5 people their own link. And all that link does is it attaches their webcam and mic, that's it. And then I control when they're on the screen and when they're not. The problem with that is, the reason I wanted to use it is I thought I could control the individual lower thirds on each of their videos, and I can't. I can't do that. I am talking to a developer though to see if, like where you see it as our names at the bottom left corner, to see if I can get that enlarged.
I think that would be great. So,
but I can't guarantee it at this point, but it is something I'm having a look at.
I'm getting a little confused. So, the delay we're looking at, Mark, is because why? So, because I can imagine this would be such a nightmare trying to do a test with them. Just
It's so weird.
When we do a test with them, I'm not going to have them watch what the audience sees. They're going to just see what's in our room right now. We're just going to make sure their camera works. They don't have to worry about what the audience sees 20 or 30 seconds from now. They just need to make sure their camera's working, their lighting works, or, you know, mic and everything. Don't get confused that the audience is seeing things 30 seconds later, because live TV, that's like a 10-second delay. You don't know it because you have no point of reference.
right.
Unfortunately, right now, you have a point of reference. You have our live video, and then you're seeing me 30 seconds from now, and that's what's confusing you. Most of you, right.
Am I in the past or in the future? I'm very confused.
Okay. So when you, if you're looking at, and I don't know if I have 4 monitors, but if you pull up the Talkbird Live room that we all logged into today and meet, you would see that I'm talking in real time.
Right.
You can hear me.
Me too.
So that's the only thing that Andrew Young would be looking at is that room. He'd see everything in real time. The audience, which we're not the audience, they would see that 30-second delayed version. They would not be privy to the live version. Only the presenters would be in the room that we're in right now, that you logged into.
Okay, just like live TV, as you said, there's usually a delay in live TV.
Right. So I think what you guys were doing, because maybe you only have 1 monitor, you were watching my 30-second delay video. You were listening to me live.
Right.
That was what. So no, you need to watch. I mean, certainly I was just showing you this so you'd see the layout, but you really need to look at the room you came into because that's got my live feed, everything synced. Now, if you were to unmute the website that we worked to get you to mute, if you unmuted that, you would hear my voice and it would be in sync with the video as you watch.
That's what was, thank you. That's what was throwing me. How about you, Shelley?
I'm lost because I'm looking at my,
Shelley, you need to look at the live room that you logged into. Don't look at the 30-second delay and while you're listening to my live voice. If you really want to play with it, go up to that tab and unmute that tab, and then you'll hear things I said 30 seconds ago, and it'll be in sync with my video.
That makes sense.
I have to take a screenshot of this.
Yeah.
This is
So what I did that's confusing you is unmute that tab, and then you'll hear things I said 30 seconds ago, and it'll be in sync with my video.
I get it.
Yeah.
I just unmuted it.
I have to take a screenshot of this.
Yeah. So what I did that's confusing you is unmute.
Okay, I just muted. Now I get, thank you. Now I get it. How can we make this look pretty?
You're talking about the screen that the audience sees.
Yes, sir.
What would you like on it?
We want the conversations with American legends and the pictures of everyone.
And we'll have a logo.
Right, the little where I put a little tiny thumbnail picture of him at the top of the screen. That can be anything you want.
How big do you need it?
Say that again.
How big do you need? What image size? You know what? I like the quality of this is really nice.
Well,
And I'm not so worried about lower thirds, to be honest, especially after seeing that video you shared yesterday, Shelley. The big thing, as you said, is finding out the bandwidth of the ambassador because it was terrible. The conversation was great. The video was horrible. I shared it with Mark, Shelley.
Mm-hmm. Where did that come from?
An Atlanta media company.
Okay. So on this, we wouldn't get IDs on the lower third, but it still has our names, which is looks just like Zoom.
right, and I'm trying to get that enlarged. I need to do it not only for your event. I just think they look better enlarged, even in the live room that you logged into. I think Faye pointed out yesterday, or somebody, that they are kind of small. So trying to get that font increased. I just put a logo up in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. I do have the ability to put logos up, but it's going to be small. It doesn't matter how big it.
Oh, that's nice.
What do you look at?
Do you see that, Shelley?
No. Where?
Bottom right corner.
It looks like a TV set. It says restore presentation.
Mark, what would be great, Shelley, if Barry is, I can't hear Mark now.
You can't hear me. I was
Yeah.
just,
If you could give us the sizes, we can give you the logo, right? And we've got the official headshots for Andrew Young,
Right.
right,
right?
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be small. Now I can put up, and I was gonna do something like this at the end. I just put it up and you won't see it for 30 seconds. I can put still shots up. It would cover up the video. This would be something I would do at the end of the video. I'd let it stay up for, a few seconds. Again, it'll show up in a second. So I do have the ability to take over the entire screen with a graphic.
Oh, that's nice.
What are you looking at? I don't see anything.
You will.
You see the page, not the page where the live page we're on, the other page that says chat with Andy Young.
Which page?
The page we were looking at before.
Right, that's correct.
Okay, thank you for attending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just removed that, so, yeah, I mean, I can, the other thing that I put up is, and I agree with you on the lower thirds. I could put something up across the screen, and again, you'll see it in 30 seconds. But and what I like about it, when there's 3 videos up like this, I didn't realize it until I just played with it. The lower thirds, that's what this is, you'll see it just a second. It comes up underneath the video windows, so it's a great way to send messages. You see what I just put up, send your comments via chat. Little messages like that, if you wanted to, could be pushed out during the live
That's
event.
nice, don't you think, Shelley?
What?
Do you see
They put up
what, yeah, do you see it?
I'm not seeing that.
I see your video. Are the videos frozen on your screen, Shelley? Are you not seeing us move on the?
I'm seeing you move.
You are seeing me move?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't see underneath the videos where it says send your comments via chat?
No.
Because I just showed that your internet kind of burnt on you, on your system. Do this just for grants, just refresh that page. At least you're still getting the audio and video, but I'm not sure why oh wait, I think she actually refreshed her
Excuse me.
live room.
I really like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's more, it's a little more professional. I mean, this is
Oh.
I don't know where,
We lost Shelley.
Shelley.
Where?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Shelley, you need to turn your camera back on. I think, did you accidentally refresh the live room? I wanted you to refresh the 30-second delay room.
So can we do this, Mark?
Yeah. When is the actual event?
Next Friday.
So if I just give you if I just generate a registration link, people will register so you know how many people are coming, and then they will basically get a link similar to the one that you and I, or all 3 of us, have been watching to watch the live event. And then we'll keep track. We'll know how many people are watching and everything. As soon as it's over, it'll become an on-demand event so people can watch it.
But what images do you need? Because Barry's working on images now.
I basically, what I need is all of the graphics that I put up, like you see, like where it says send your comments via chat, there's a little baby picture of Andrew there. That graphic was originally, pretty big graphic, and it just shrinks it down to thumbnail. So anything you give me is going to be shrunken down to, that thumbnail or what you see in the bottom right-hand corner of the video.
Okay.
Right. If we give you the title slide, you're saying it's gonna be as big as that little thing?
A title slide. Oh, well, the title slide, when you first came in the room and you saw that picture of him at the podium, that is going to be the title slide. That's what they're going to be staring at until we start the stream.
Right.
Um,
But as far as wanting to have a logo on the whole time, we can't do that?
the only thing we can do is the logo that I currently have up, and you can change it at the bottom right-hand corner. I just temporarily put up the placeholder there, but the little image of his headshot, it's at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That's the only, call it, logo we can put inside the video stream.
What about all this white space? Can we do anything with that or no?
You know what I can do, which again, I probably should do it anyway, is maybe we put kind of a wallpaper on it, give it some color, so it has a little bit better background.
Right, like the image that we sent, that step and repeat.
Yeah. The one that has all the logos on it.
Right, what do you think, Shelley? Or should it just be the logo, American Legends, the red?
Yeah, I don't think we should have when the videos are on, I don't think that we should have the multiple logos. It's too busy.
Okay.
Should it be behind the player? Or no? Like just a solid color?
Well, the color I'm getting is a navy blue.
But I mean, okay,
Is it raining?
no.
Okay.
Because behind, I don't have the player full screen. Okay,
Yeah.
now I have it full screen.
Shay?
Yeah,
So we're gonna have two people interviewing him, right? So Richard is interviewing him and that other person?
I guess it's a conversation unless you want to guide it with the three of them.
Well, I don't know what Richard has in mind.
So I think
I don't know who this other person is.
a friend of the ambassadors.
Okay, so I think we need to see from Richard how he sees this going. Or both, is Richard introducing him? Is the other guy introducing him?
I think Richard, the initial conversation we had last Friday, he sees it as a conversation among the three of them.
Okay.
And I'm sure that Richard's going to try to guide it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this could look really good based upon what I'm seeing today. What about you, Shelley?
I think that the video quality is very good, but I don't know what advantages this has over the other.
Well, what the advantages are, this application is more video centric, where the other application is kind of centers around the PowerPoint. Of course, we can go to videos like we're doing on the next event, and you're still welcome to use that. I mean, we can use that platform, and but this one's a little cleaner. I think a little more professional looking for video.
Yeah, that's our concentration is the video, and then audio. We're not running any PowerPoints.
Right. So you're a little different animal. I mean, because a lot of what we do with HP and Dell is, they're PowerPoint centric, and then they may put a talking head up, but you guys are just like watching TV, you're all video.
Yeah, this should be as looking as much like TV as possible.
Right,
TV these days, when the correspondents are in their basements,
right,
like Chris Cuomo,
right.
Faye's brother-in-law.
God willing, one day. Okay. So to get Richard and Bill Ide and the ambassador, all we'd have to do is what? What do you think? To do a prep.
I mean, I would invite them to a room, just like I did you guys today. We don't have to show them what the audience is gonna see. Quite frankly, they probably don't care. We just
Right.
need to get them in this room that we're in now, make sure their cameras work and audio works fine, and that's it. Then I'll do all the stuff on the attendee side as far as that look and feel, but I think they're gonna have an easier time getting their cameras and mics and all that stuff on.
I agree. Don't you, Shelley?
Mhm. Now, we could have, I mean, if we wanted to use this same platform for a big event, how many people can we have on the screen at once?
In this application, if everyone chooses high definition for their videos, which I think I'm on medium right now, you can put about 20 in the
Okay.
room. Low definition, you put 100, but then you got, really little. Yeah, this application is a little different. This is my Zoom killer, I guess you can call it. It does speech to text translation, but now we just added yesterday, I have speech to speech, which means when I'm talking in English, you guys could listen to me in Spanish, an actual Spanish voice that you would hear instead of my speech. So the
How does that happen? How do you do that?
what we do is we translate the speech to text. So you would see the closed captioning come up on the screen as I talk, and it knows punctuation. So if I say, "What time is it?" it would have a question mark. Once we get the text, which we do, then we invoke another artificial intelligence that reads that text in a different language. So what you have to do as an audience member, if you want to listen to it in German, for an example, you would need to, you see the little telephone that you have down at the very bottom of your screen? Don't click it, but if you hold your mouse over it, it says leave audio. You would turn your audio off, so you would stop hearing my voice, and you would only hear the voice of the AI speaking in German or whatever language you wanted to hear. But the caveat to that is you have to be in our room, in this room, in order to utilize it. It doesn't work like that when you're listening to it, in this other room that's 30-second delay. So the only reason I'm pumping it out to this other room with a 30-second delay is this room that we're in, the technology, it'll only hold 100 people. And I'm afraid you're going to have a lot more than 100 people. So I went with the streaming technology that has the delay on it.
Well, we're going to have just 100 people don't need to be on the screen, obviously, but 100 people, attendees you're talking about, right?
Right, exactly, yeah. And we'll get we're taking baby steps. Eventually, people that are watching it like you are in the 30-second delay, you also will be able to have the speech-to-speech technology. So if they wanted to listen to it, and it's funny because there's even an Australian one that's still English, but it has the Australian accent. It's kind of weird. But I think that's it's just a way for me to get above Zoom and try to market my platform.
All right. So I guess Faye and I will talk about this.
Yeah, talk about it, and if you need me to, of course, anytime jump on with Andrew or whomever, I can be happy to do that.
Okay. Remember, Andrew he's 88, right?
I think I think I was telling you yesterday that whenever I need to test something and I want to make sure it's dummy proof, I have my dad connect to it.
Okay.
He just turned 80 actually. He got
Okay.
on this no problem from his, he did it from his iPad. So
Okay.
if he can get on it, and I would tell dad to his face, so don't think I'm talking bad about my dad. If my dad can get on it, a monkey could get on it because he doesn't even know how to email.
Oh,
So that it passed the dad test. So that's one good thing.
all right. Well, I gotta go, but I will talk to Faye and I'll see you, Mark, on Thursday night.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. By the way, I got Dick sent me his PowerPoint. He converted it from Apple version to mine. I've already uploaded it into the room and talked with him, so he's all good to go.
Excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.